The diagram above shows a full plan for organizing Catholic action, following the directions of Pope Pius XI. The Pope did not mean that every place must use this exact structure. His instructions were meant as general guidance. In our country, Catholic action is usually organized so that the pastor leads all Catholic activities in each parish. Still, it is clear that the church leaders, especially through the National Catholic Welfare Conference, want to bring many Catholic groups together into one united effort. Catholic action means organized lay people working with the church leaders to help bring people to Christ or back to Him. The National Catholic Welfare Conference does not change the main rule. In every diocese, all Catholic groups and activities depend on the bishop and must answer to him. Catholic action is the work of lay people, guided and directed by the bishops. It must obey the Church's leaders fully. There can be no Catholic action unless it is approved by the bishops. Since it joins the work of the hierarchy, it must depend on the whole Church, Pope, bishops, and priests, who were given the mission by Christ to save souls. Catholic action tries to spread Christ's kingdom, renew all things in Christ, and bring Christian principles into every part of life. Catholic action is faith put into action. It starts with personal holiness, even though that is not its main goal. From this personal growth comes the desire to help others and to serve as lay apostles. Catholic action requires that Catholics have strong devotion, understand their faith well, and obey the Pope and bishops without hesitation. Love for God should move every Catholic to help spread the faith and work for the good of others in every way they can. Let your light shine before men, that they may see your good works and glorify your Father in heaven. Catholic action makes lay people soldiers of Christ and co-workers with the priesthood. Today, its work is organized through the National Council of Men, the National Council of Women, and the National Catholic Youth Council. These councils are really large networks made up of many smaller lay organizations. In the early church, lay people worked side by side with the apostles to spread the gospel in a pagan world. Today the need is just as great. Many Christian values have been lost in modern times, and Christ's kingdom is divided. There are not enough priests, and even if there were, places like mines, factories, and offices are often hard for priests to reach. Catholic action covers every kind of work that helps spread the faith. Catholic action considers all important parts of human life: the home, the school, social life, business life, and civic life. It helps people grow not only in religion and morals, but also socially and according to their state in life. It teaches them how to solve problems in a Christian way. Catholic action cares about the home because the home shapes both the person and the nation. Catholic action is practiced in the home when families do all they can to stay united, happy, and focused on serving God. Families should try to make their home a joyful and welcoming place. Every home should be dedicated to the Sacred Heart of Jesus. Only good books and newspapers should be allowed in a Catholic home. Catholic action is also concerned with schools, which greatly influence young people. Some parents think their job is done once they send their children to school, so schools must be especially active in forming students in the faith. Students must not only learn their religion but also live it. They should grow into the habit of living a Christian life, so that when they leave school they continue to live as faithful Catholics. Even while at school, students should practice Catholic action at home, with friends, and in school activities. Catholic action is also involved in social life. It works for the good of society by encouraging moral living, strong families, and acts of charity. Catholic action brings peace and order to society so that Christ's kingdom can grow. Good Catholic young people can have a huge influence by showing that you do not need to sin to enjoy life. Their good example in dress, speech, and behavior shows what Christian living looks like. But when Catholic youth act against their faith, by dressing immodestly, acting unkindly, or behaving cheaply, they do great harm. In business, a Catholic owner should be fair to employees, pay a living wage, and be honest with everyone he deals with. Catholic action also concerns civil life, but it does not take part in party politics or petty arguments. Its goal is spiritual, but it cannot ignore public life because Catholics live in society. People may join any lawful political party, as long as they follow Christian principles. Voters must choose honest and capable leaders. Public officials, in turn, must work for the real good of the people they serve, not their own selfish interests. There are many different kinds of Catholic action, depending on the needs of a place and time. Some places may need catechism teachers. Others may need support for Catholic schools. Others may need people to defend the Church's rights against unfair laws, or to keep watch over movies and newspapers, or to educate workers. In many places, several of these needs exist at the same time. That is why well-trained lay people are essential.